Now, what are the differences between metals and non-metals? This table summarizes all the differences between metal and non-metal. So let's start first with the metals. Metals tend to be solids with high melting and boiling points and with high densities. The metals are solids. They have high melting and boiling point. Also, they have high density, while the non-metal tend to have low melting and boiling points. They have low melting and boiling point. They need very low temperature to boil or to melt, while carbon and silicon are exceptions. They are non-metals, but they have high melting and boiling point. Okay, the second one. Metals are shiny when they are polished, metallic luster, and tend to be easily workable. Metals become very shiny when they are polished, and they become easily workable, while the non-metals tend to brittle as solids, but they don't have the same sort of shine as metals. So they brittle, but they don't have the same sort of shiny as the metals, as the solids. Okay? Metals are good conductors of electricity and heat, while non-metals are poor conductors of electricity and heat. So they don't conduct electricity and heat. Metals form positive ions in their compounds. Always the metals have positive charge when they are existed in any compound. The positive ions are the metals, while the non-metals form negative ion and covalent. Always non-metals are negative and they make covalent bond and not ionic bond. Also, the metals have oxides, which tend to be basic, reacting with acid to give water and salt. Metals have basic oxides. They react with acid to give salt and water, while nonmetals have oxides, which are acidic or neutral. So the difference is that the metals have basic oxides, react with the acid to give salt and water, while nonmetals have acidic or neutral oxides. Therefore, this was the summary of the differences between metals and non-metals. You have to study and understand this table very well to know the differences between metals and non-metals.